Hello and welcome to this video where we're going to look at the pronunciation of the letter G in Spanish. Okay, the name of this letter in Spanish is G. So this sort of gives away one of the sounds that we're going to have to make when we come across this letter. Okay, so in Spanish we've got this letter. The name of the letter is G, and this letter can be pronounced in two different ways. One way is G. Okay, as g. If you are into phonetics, okay, this is the symbol of this sound g. Okay, when do I pronounce this letter? When do I pronounce this g as g? Okay, in three different, or actually in four different circumstances. Right, one is in front of a. Okay, so this will be ga. An example of this is in the word gato, which is the Spanish for cat, sorry, not cake, cat, gato. Another case is go, okay, in front of o, go, as in, for example, gorra, which means cap, okay, what you wear on your head, gorra. Another case is in front of you, okay, as in agua, okay, agua. Okay, so let's look at these three cases. This is ga as in gato, go as in gorra, and this is gu as in agua. Okay. The fourth case, when I would pronounce this letter as g, is in front of consonant. Okay, in front of another consonant letter. Okay, for those of you who might have forgotten, a consonant is any letter that is not A, I, E, U, or O, okay? So in front of a consonant. An example of this is, for example, in the word congregar, to congregate, okay? Congregar. We've got the G here in front of an R, which is a consonant, so we pronounce this as G, okay? So we've got gato, gorra, agua, and congregar. Okay, same sound in the three cases. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the sound g. Now we've got the other possible sound of the letter G, which is that ch. Okay, ch. Again, for those of you into phonetics, it's symbolized by this symbol. Okay, when do we pronounce G as ch? Easy peasy. It's in front of I, ge, or in front of I, gi. So we can find this in genio, for example, genio, and we can find this in a word like, for example, excuse me, for example, ágil. Okay, genio, ágil. Genio means genie, ágil means agile. So far we've got ga, go, gu, ge, gi. Okay, if you think about it, it's not miles away from what happens in English. In English, you've also got the sound g in words like go. Okay, this would be go, and this would be agile. Okay, so you've got the sound g and you've got the sound j. In Spanish, we haven't got the sound j. That sound does not exist, and instead we do a ch. Okay, now a little thing you need to remember, okay, a little thing you need to think about is that this sound ch, okay, this such a strong ch, as in ge and gi, okay, it's only this strong in basically in Spain, in mainland Spain. In many other places like the Canary Islands and most of Latin America, people won't do a ch, okay, a ch sound, but a h sound, similar to the British H. Okay, so they would say more he and he rather than a ge and chi. Okay, so if you find it difficult to pronounce a strong ch, don't worry, it's not the end of your Spanish. Just do a h, okay? And if you say genio and ágil, okay, genio and ágil is not the end of the world at all. Okay? I will continue to do mine as genio and ágil because I'm from Barcelona and that's how I do them. But, you know, if you can't, just do them as ha and you'll be fine. Okay? So, let's recap where were we. So we have ga, go, gu, ge, and chi. Okay? So, some of you might be wondering, okay, so what happens though if I want to say ge and gi? Because so far I've got ga, I've got go, I've got gu, but I don't know how to do ge and how to do gi. Now at this point, Spanish spelling had to become creative. And what does Spanish spelling do to make up for this problem? Right, so we spell it like this. This reads ge, and this reads gi. Okay, so we've got the ga, ge, gi, go, gu. So whenever you find G-U-E and G-U-I, don't feel tempted to say gue and gui. Okay, just act as if this U wasn't here. Okay, it is here and we need it here because otherwise, if it wasn't here, it would read ge and chi as we've seen here. So we need them. We need this U here to make the g sound, but you won't hear the U. Okay, so this reads ga. This without the little crosses reads ge. This reads gi. This is go, and this is gu. Okay? An example of a word with ge is the word guerra. Guerra, Spanish for war, okay? Guerra. And an example of a word with gi is águila. Águila. Okay? Águila, which is an eagle, okay? Guerra and águila. Okay, can you notice how you can't hear this U? Okay, you won't hear it because it doesn't sound. Guerra, águila. Okay, so we've got ga, ge, gi, go, gu, but we've got ge and we've got chi. Okay. And now the final question, the final issue that some of you might be wondering, some of you might be thinking, okay, so I've got ga, ge, gi, go, gu, I've got ge and I've got chi. Now what happens if I want to say gue? Okay, if I want this U to sound, okay, some of you, if you're into football, you might have heard of a football player called Sergio Agüero. Agüero, his surname does contain the sound gue. You hear that U. So what happens? How do we do that? Okay, so we've got his surname. Now, if I spelled it like this, try and read it. If you read this, following Spanish pronunciation rules, this would read aguero. We wouldn't hear this U, would we? According to what we've just said. That's right. However, if I put two little dots on top of the U, okay, and this is called a diaresis, okay, some people call it umlaut, okay. If I put these two little dots, then this becomes agüero, okay, agüero. So in Spanish, if you want to hear this U after G and before E or I, you need these little dots, okay. So this reads agüero. Another example could be, for example, the word cigüeña, where these two little dots make it be cigüeña and not cigueña, as it would be without the dots. Okay, this is the word for stork. We've also got some examples with this GUI. Okay, I've got here the Spanish for penguin. Okay, if I spelled it like this, this would read pingüino, pingüino. Okay, however, the Spanish for penguin is pingüino. So think, what do I need to do to it? Yes, I need to put the two little dots. Okay, now this reads pingüino. Same happens with the word lingüística, Spanish for linguistics. If I spell it like this, this reads linguistica, but it's linguistica. So I need to put the 2 little dots. Okay? So I hope all of this makes sense. It's just a matter of using it. The more you use it, the more you read it, the more you listen while looking at written text, it will just become automatic. Okay, if you're new if you're new into Spanish, you might be going, whoa, what is this? But I can tell you it's not complicated at all. Okay, it's just a matter of getting used to it, and very, very quickly you will just automatically do it when you see something written. Okay, thank you very much for your attention. Goodbye.